Look at this. Oh, this is very interesting. Huh. It's like that person do not love animals there, or what is happening? Oh, this guy does performs some magic trick here with his cat, and that's a moist cat. I see. Oh, that's a good vibes cat. And this is how magic really goes down. Oh, this is good vibes, man. You see, the people there that did not send the cat are surprised. See, humans are just full of interesting tricks, just for having fun and entertainment. And it's good vibes, man. Just like these videos here are for entertainment purposes. And you should always leave your thoughts of what you think about them, you see. And when you see something here that clicks something in your mind or you think is right, go and research a little bit. You see, everything you see in the internet, just double check. You see, but always what's sure here. It's always about love because we believe
Elvis
love can
Presley's
reach
scary
every
final
heart.
performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end is near. I'm sorry for everything. I love you.
Elvis went into his last performance on June 26, 1977, with a crowd of over 20,000 fans. The songs he sang would include his most famous songs. Elvis appeared very overweight and seemed quite winded and unhealthy. Either way, he gave an absolutely amazing show to the fans. The weirdest moment of this performance that confused the crowd is Elvis took a lot of the show to thank his friends and loved ones from his past, including old friends that he hadn't mentioned in years. Before his closing performance, it's almost as if Elvis was trying to tell the world something and was saying goodbye. And it almost felt that he had regretted something. Hours into the night, Elvis would pass away on the toilet. Here are the final words Elvis would say to the world.
Sorry, everyone. God bless you all. Good night. I just hope we meet again.
Elvis has left the building.
Oh man, there's some sad story there.
Simply looking at this photo, and I just had to take it to this level of zooming in and talking through it with you guys. Okay, now look at this fucking thing. Okay, now it shows airships all over some location. It says it in French. I didn't even have a chance to type it in a translator. I just needed to look at this picture and show you what I'm looking at here. Okay, so look, I'm zooming in here, and there's a fucking obelisk that's being lifted by an airship. There's a pediment in the back, this triangle thing. These things are called pediments that you see on top of all of these buildings. You see all the columns underneath. We got these airships that are actually lifting stuff, putting stuff into place, explaining how these heavy fucking things move from place to place. This obelisk, we always ask these questions of how things like this are lifted, how things like this are moved. But look, man, they're showing it in this amazing picture here that shows all these airships in the sky lifting all of these heavy things. Now, this isn't some Photoshop thing. What is this? Okay, what is this one? This is some I can't even explain what this. It's like a helicopter without the propeller on the top. It's just, look at it. It's crazy. I can't even understand it. Or is this a propeller? This piece here in the middle, this X thing, I can't figure out what the hell it is, man. But look at it, man. Just look at this fucking picture. And join me in asking, what the fuck is that? Huh? What is that? Let's have a little look here. This is me zooming in and out. Okay, these things are flying in the sky. Things are lifting shit. Let's see what's going on the ground. You see any people on the ground? I don't know. I can't quite tell. It looks like some people are watching it right there. Like there's two people. Look how small they are. Two people maybe right there in the middle. I'm looking around, see what else I see here. Yeah, looks like some people over there. For such a huge task going on, you got like 5 people so far, 6, 7. Looks like a dude on a bike, maybe. I can't quite tell here. It is a bit fuzzy, but look at this shit, man. I'm just showing you guys. This is old world Tartaria in our fucking faces. This is how shit was built. This is how these stones were moved. Look at this. Okay. The Par la Zeppelin. These things were called Zeppelins. Okay? I can't say that. It's in French. I will type it in and see what it says. But anyway, join me in asking the question. What the fuck? What the fuck? But here's the original picture that I found online. And I'm just leaving you guys with some screenshots of different parts of it for you to have a look at yourself. Just look at it, man. I'm just leaving you with that. Just look at it. This is Tartarian on our faces. I've managed to find this now. Look at it. Judge for yourself. Think what you want to think. I'm telling you, there's something here. And all I can do is say thank you for watching. Mr. 76 signing out.
Ah, what do you think that's how those stuff were made? Huh? The body of Nimrod and Gilgamesh was found. Gilgamesh shares similar attributes in fact, too similar. Gilgamesh and Nimrod. And this is how you see there's some episode there we have done some video of some other guy that was also found that almost resembled this guy, you see? And they were buried in some peculiar type of way without this gold across their body, you see? And their body still looks intact, no matter how they've been able to be maintained for all those years. This is crazy, man. How do you think these people of the past were able to do this? You see, this guy also like has gold installed in his eyes. What? For what purposes? Maybe to see other minerals or what? I don't know. Leave your thoughts on this, man. You see, this is crazy. And some fish there on his chest, some golden fish. Oh, man, that guy. Or they really loved back then. They really loved gold drip, man, or something like that. You see, because of this, wow, this is a lot of gold, man. What was the reason for this? This is interesting. Oh, Nimrod and Gilgamesh. That's good vibes
The
anyway.
following footage is from a truck driver. He was just outside Yuma in Arizona when he pulls over because he notices an unidentified object in the sky. As he zooms in, you can see that it's different. It's weird. I don't believe it's a balloon, but it's definitely something. It looks like it may even have a propeller on it, but it's not making any noise and it's not moving. It's literally hovering thousands of feet in the air. Is this a UFO or is this something else? Take a look at this footage. Tell me what you think.
So I'm a truck driver. I'm driving back from Yuma, Arizona, and I look up in the sky and I see this thing. I have no idea what that thing is. I'll try to zoom in on it for you here. Kind of hard to tell with the sun what I'm looking at. Okay, hang on. There, that thing. What is that? It's just floating there. I have no idea what that is. It just hangs there. What the crap is that? Like a fancy drone, a weather balloon? No idea. Bizarre.
Oh man, what is that thing? What do you think is that? And this is Area 51. Some stuff like this was going on around there. Look at this. Looks like some floating hanger there with some weird type of dress. Or what is this? Is this a UFO? What? What the hell is that thing producing? Some magnetic waves or what is that? Oh, and then it's like it's changing shape. And then at some point it also looks like some scarecrow or what? What is that thing? Why is it moving like that in some peculiar way? It's like you want to scare people. Oh, that is some scary stuff, man. Is that real? Does that look real to you? Hmm. And then there's this fish in some place there. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, you see this like there's a lot of crazy stuff on the water there. See, I'm surprised. I see new stuff here in the water every day. I'm always surprised. You mean all this stuff exists there and you guys don't really tell us. You see, you should go there, take pictures of animals and send them even because like this one I've never seen it. I even doubt my science teacher has ever seen it. You see, he could have talked about it along the way there. But they never told us there is such fish. What do you call that one?
In
You see?
1908, President Teddy Roosevelt sought to protect the Grand Canyon from timber and mining operations. Explorer G.E. Kincaid, anticipating the closure, mounted an expedition to the area to find minerals. But what he discovered there was something completely unexpected. Approximately 40 miles upriver from El Tovar Crystal Canyon, Kincaid observed unusual sediment stains, and upon investigation found a cavern entrance with steps leading to it, suggesting a man-made structure. Inside, Kincaid found writings on the walls not in English or Native American scripts, but in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. This finding suggested a historical connection far beyond local or known civilizations. The cave system revealed a vast underground city, estimated to house up to 50,000 people, complete with granaries, cooking areas, and artifacts indicating a sophisticated society with knowledge of metalwork and possibly agriculture. Among the findings were granaries with preserved seeds, tools made of copper indicating a lost art of hardening the metal, and various artifacts that pointed to a technologically advanced civilization. The complexity of the cave system with engineered passageways and rooms challenged contemporary understandings of ancient civilizations in North America. Kincaid's findings led to a Smithsonian expedition led by Professor S.A. Jordan, which further explored the cave system, uncovering a central chamber with a statue resembling Buddha, hinting at a cultural amalgamation or influence from distant lands. The artifacts and the layout of the cave suggested a deliberate, sophisticated design, contradicting the notion of an isolated or primitive local civilization. Despite significant discoveries, mainstream researchers and the Smithsonian have labeled the account as a hoax and dismissing the claims of an advanced civilization predating Native Americans in the Grand Canyon, and the possibility of ancient transoceanic contacts that might have influenced pre-Columbian American civilizations. Any and all attempts to further explore or validate Kincaid's findings face governmental restrictions, with areas off limits for exploration. This remarkable discovery aligns with local tribal legends, such as those of the Hopi, suggesting a historical basis for tales of ancient peoples and non-human entities emerging from the Grand Canyon, blending myth with tangible archaeological intrigue.
Oh man, oh, that's interesting story. Oh, check, there's always something new out there. You see? Did you know that? Leave your comments about that, man. That's interesting. Good vibes.
Come on.
Go! Holy fucking shit, guys.
Escolta, sents o no?
Okay, Owen. Owen. Oh, okay. Run.
Oh man, some of those creatures. What are those? And what do you call it this one? So they can eat everything also. Huh? This one looks interesting. Oh, good people of Earth. What do you call that animal, man? Looks like some good pet. You see?
Okay, so we're back at the unfinished sarcophagus in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Now, in my previous video, which millions of you seem to have watched, a lot of you said that we can't see inside the cut. So I've come back specially just to show you what it looks like inside. So hopefully we can get a good look straight down in there. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. There are no lines that I can see within the cut itself. You can see that. And the surface itself, as I've said, is all very smooth, although it is not even. As you can see here, maybe you can see the cut slightly off, and then it kind of sticks out a bit in the center, and then there's also this groove down here. A lot of you guys said that you believe that this is the lid that they're trying to cut off, but I disagree. I don't think that is the lid. I think it's just someone trying to nick a bit of granite, personally.
You see, my brothers and sisters, the other day I tried doing a video on Nimrod. I released it, I sent it off here on TikTok, and it not got one view. Not one view besides myself. You see that right there? To me, is beautiful. Because what does that tell me? Nimrod is their Satan. He is their God. You see, Hillary Clinton wrote about him in her emails, talking about how they have his status pod, and of course the mummy of Nimrod, which never really died. You see, their cells don't die like humans. They somehow still live, which we would say dead here on Earth, but no. Nimrod is still in a status, never passed over to the other side. You see, it was all about eternal life.
Do you remember that footage you had seen about that
Words
Nimrod's
cannot
corpse?
describe what I'm about to show you. This is a step well. It's in India. Some of them go even 13 stories into the ground. They're like inverted pyramids. If you're like me, I was like, cool, pretty well, whatever. But these are traditional ancient wells. Greece, ancient China, that's ancient Egypt. What makes somebody want to build this when they could easily do something like that? It's India. You know it's going to be wild. There's 3,000 of these. And the secret, as always, is in sound. So this is a Chladni plate. When you put sand on a metal plate and draw a bowstring across it, it makes geometry. This should look pretty familiar. That's because this is 3296 hertz. That stepwell is modeled off of this frequency. Obviously, it's a square that's going to line up, but line up the corners to the node on that frequency. Then you have 4 nodes that correspond to the 4 stairs going down at the top level of the stepwell. You can follow this all the way down. Now, if you've read the Vedas, this is going to be no shock, but Hindu architecture, especially the pillars, are encoded with sound. That pillar in particular shows exactly how sound really moves through the air, and it's in octave ratios if you count the notches. Same frequency as the Wheel of Dharma. Back to the stepwell. Invert it. Pyramid. That is the Pyramid of Djoser in Egypt. They were friends. They worked together, they shared architectural secrets. But look at that thing right there. This is a modern acoustic resonator. That piece regulates the source voltage going into a very small resonator that looks like a very large Tamil temple. Even the top of the temple, after the sound goes all the way to the top, is amplified by a Helmholtz resonator on the tips. India, easily the most advanced ancient culture. You cannot convince me otherwise. If you love all this geometry, I have a book coming out next week all about this, what it means for you, how you can use it in your life. It's a sequel to my previous book, Codex Esoterica. I'm having a last chance sale on pretty much everything I've ever created for 35 bucks. If you take this finger and then you smash that link right there as hard as you can, it'll take you to this place where you can find the physical and digital copies of everything that I've created. I finally got a haircut. I was able to eat. I was able to buy some food. So thank you to whoever has smashed that link.
Oh man, that's interesting. Geometry and physics.
Electric cars programmed to block highways.
Cataclysmic events, and all the electric cars, they get programmed to block the highways so nobody can escape the cities. Just by themselves, the cars get up and start driving to all the areas where the bridges and outlets basically cause a congestion in which nobody can leave the city. Then they cut the power. And when they cut the power, there's no internet, no communication, no banking. And then a series of public areas start to go haywire because they're all connected to the internet. You know, power facilities, water facilities, every infrastructure within the city is connected to this internet. And they make those things go down. That's but one shout. It doesn't take a time. All of a sudden people wake up. By afternoon, the world is something different. Because these systems are already in place. And they have planned this for long periods of time, these people. But Allah plans better. So these are very difficult times, but people have to remain connected. If any moment you leave your connection and enter into a state.
No man, please, let's all connect and unite. Also with the Mother Nature, you see? Look at this stuff. Some guy here using Google Earth to zoom in on some place. I don't know what place this is. But look at what he found. Wow. Looks like some crazy landmark there. Oh my god, what's going on? It's crazy. Is that some stuff that fell there? Or what is going on there?
They showed that man the ritual that they were trying to perform during the full solar eclipse. It wasn't an initiation ritual for him. It was a ritual to show him what to do during the solar eclipse. And it freaked him out, so he got the fuck out of there. Because in order to be a part of a ritual like that, you have to know the words to say. You have to know the practices. You have to know everything about what is going on in order for the ritual to work. Now, I am going to show you and explain to you exactly what the Cabal's plan is. And I'm telling you, if you are someone who scares easily, do not watch this without someone or before you go to bed. And if you don't know what man I'm talking about, the man that everyone has seen wearing a crown of thorns and saying that they were going to kill him April 12th of 2024, 4 days after the solar eclipse. And I'm going to show you what 412, what scripture is attached to that in the Bible. But first, let's get to the evil cabal. So that place that he was talking about is actually more than what he knows. It's more than what a lot of people know. The deity that they are worshiping, Moloch, is the deity of sacrifice, because I cannot say it. Moloch the owl is an ancient Egyptian deity that was worshipped, and they would kill at his feet. What they showed him was what they needed to do in order to pass off the karmic energy. So the higher-ups and the elite tried to transfer all their karmic debt and karmic energy to the innocent, the most innocent. And who are the most innocent in the world? That man witnessed firsthand what was supposed to be done at a massive operation. There were supposed to be multiple that were taken to that place. So you all know that the solar eclipse is supposed to come April 8th of 2024. You have seen people talking about it, saying that the energy is going to be so high, and it's going to be the first eclipse of solar totality since 2017 that has the most ever people watching it in our generation. Remember how I told you that total solar eclipse will be the judge of the elites, and that the Vatican would be judged, Catholicism will be judged, false prophets, everyone will be judged. You think they were gonna be judged and not try to fight back? You think they don't know what's coming? Mind you, people from the Vatican are the type of people that go to... Those are the type of people, not Hollywood superstars. People that have the longest bloodlines in the world go there. They tried to initiate him into something bigger. They tried to show him something bigger, and it's not because of who he is. It's because of his bloodline. I guarantee you, those people know something about him he probably doesn't even know about himself. In ancient Mayan culture, it was known that during a total solar eclipse, they took a false king, and they used that king and held him captive while the real king was put away, and they killed the fake king after the total solar eclipse because he was said to have been to absorb all the negative energy. That man saying that he saw them doing things with was just a test. Because I'm telling you, They are planning a massive ritual during the total solar eclipse. So while everyone is looking up, the cabal will have on their masks, gloves, robes. They will be in front of Moloch, and they will try to fight the day of judgment upon themselves with the most evil anyone has ever felt. That is what is going on. That is what that man is showing. He's showing it, and he failed the test because God knows who his people are. Because I know you guys are like, well, what? I see you guys, and you just can't put it together. And I'm telling you, y'all need to follow and listen to me, because I've been talking about this for probably 2 months now. Like he has given us his word to lead us and to guide us and to direct us. Not only is he given us his word to do that work as if it's outside of us, he has given us his word to penetrate the depths of who we are and transform us from the inside out. Hebrew 4:12. Oh, and if you don't believe me about the solar eclipse and the substitute king, yeah, the Assyrians did it.
Oh my god. Please leave your thoughts on that, man. Look at this. Oh, looks like some giant footprints from some place. Oh my god. From the past. You mean there is modern things that resemble stuff from the past? Huh? Stone Age stuff, as they say. How can these things from now modern man be resembling things like those that were made by the so-said naive man? You see, they said that Stone Age man was not as intelligent than modern man, but this like modern people's thing resemble the ones for the past. How is it even possible? Oh, what do you think really goes on? Oh, and this one is a Boeing 747 on fire. Oh my god. What do you think has happened up there for that plane to be on fire? Well, that's some scary stuff, man. Oh, this kid decided to suppress their good vibes dad with a wonderful prank. See?
And opposition from a Kenyan court.
Why can't the United States of America provide 1,000 policemen? If you want African policemen, you can find 1,000 in the United States police force. Why can't you go to the Caribbean and have that done? Why can't you go to Brazil and have that done? And if we are doing it, why approach a single African country? Why don't you ask for the African Union and we have a donation of forces from different African countries? I think that the Kenyan police force, and this is an ongoing thing, are being used by the United States of America to play the role that they don't want to play. Because Haiti is not a walk in the park. Gangsterism has become a way of life, has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. And when Kenyan police officers go there, they can't speak French, and if they do is a smattering of French, they will be shocked.
Man, that's some sad news, man. People need to unite.
Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. Does anybody think it's weird that all of the astronauts that have been to the moon, all the dudes that have walked on the moon apparently, are Freemasons? Like, I was like, okay, like maybe one or two, like that's like still a little weird, but every single one? And we know exactly what lodge they go to, what rank. Yeah, Tejon Lodge number 104, huh? Colorado Springs, James, huh? Here's Buzz Aldrin's lodge number right there. Edgar Mitchell. Yeah. James Irwin. Yeah. We got Leroy out here repping lodge number 82 out of Colorado. Coincidence? Don't believe in those. But I don't think anybody's landing on the moon. We literally see the blue sky through it. We can picture stars through it. Like, it's not a physical object, dude. It's like a plasma.
Oh, good people of Earth. Thanks for watching up to this far, man. Lots of love and respect to everybody. You see, I'm surprised about that story that guy was saying. You see? And I'd like you guys to leave your thoughts on all that, man. And all those videos that you have seen. Hit the like button, tell us where you're watching from, and always spread love. Big up to all those guys there in the comment section, leaving their comments. You all loved and respected. Big up to like people like Valval at Valval 9277, something like that. At Josie, at Aaron Hart, all those regulars there. Please, much love to yourself. You are loved. Bye bye. Till next time. Keep it tuned for some fire episode that will be coming soon. We are out, man. Good vibes.